Hey guys, Ken here from Backpacking Light, and today I'm going to show off the Gossamer Gear Silverback 55. It's a 55 liter pack, and it's their newest pack that Gossamer Gear have made. And unlike a lot of their other packs, this one comes with the hip belt and the sit pad, so it's a complete backpack with the frame and all of these adjustable pieces to it. Now on this particular model for this video, I've actually taken off the lid just because I personally don't like lids on my backpacks. This is the large model and it weighs 1.25 kilos. So it's a little bit heavier, but it's also made for heavier loads, and it's easy to kind of peel off everything you don't want to get it down to under a kilo if you wish. I think in the setup I have it at the moment, it's at about 1.1 kilos, as I don't have the lid, so the lid itself is 100 grams. And there you have it. And then on the back, this pack retails at around 380 euros or $400, around that range. So at the moment I don't have the lid on here, as I normally don't like a lid on my backpacks. I prefer the roll top, and that's the Watertight Gear 5mm 70-gram sleeping pad that works excellent in my opinion. Now what's different about the Silverback is that it's a very adjustable backpack. You can peel off just all different parts on it to kind of get you that backpack you want. So you're not, I find myself a lot of times with backpacks that I'm using scissors and kind of cutting things in the direction to get it to where I want it to be. With this one, I don't have to. And the reason is because this backpack is filled with these kinds of little toggles right there that you can easily just pull off. And you got that on the sides here. Yeah, so I mean everything on this is pretty much adjustable, that you can pull on and off to get it to more or less the perfect pack for you. These packs are included the hip belt, as I mentioned earlier, and the newer Sit Lights air pads that Gossamer Gear sells separately. And that just makes this an extremely comfortable backpack. Now, unlike the other Gossamer Gear backpacks, this one doesn't have an aluminum frame. Instead, they use a carbon fiber sheet that's formed in this configuration that you see here. Need more coffee. Yeah, that's good. So I'll start with the features on the outside, and then I'll go into the features on the inside. Yeah, it's got your simple little load lifters here. Got this nice foam straps in your typical J formation, and it uses this Robic fabric, which apparently is much more resistant, wear resistant than Sil nylon. So as I mentioned earlier, it has this big front pouch, and like Gossamer Gear packs, it has so that the bottom kind of sticks out, so it gives you a few extra liters of carry in there. Got these big side pockets, nothing so strange there. And in the hip belt itself, these pockets are nice and roomy, big pockets actually. And right now I've just got a little head net in there, but now I've got it, as I've mentioned a few times, in roll top configuration. And you can see in this one, just because I've got that carbon fiber frame in there, that it kind of sticks up, and that's just because I only have about 40 liters of gear in here. The gear, this backpack is very compressible. You've got all these side compressions, and if you have these little compressors, and if you don't want, personally I prefer my backpacks with this kind of side latch, but if you don't want that and you just want the simple up top, you can do that as well and just take these off. That's it. So this backpack gives you a lot of flexibility, and it really gives you the ability to make the backpack that you want. Yeah. Go ahead and open that up. Yeah. Another thing, has this little water resistant pocket here with that nice watertight zipper. And that's just a nice feature for somebody like me that doesn't have the flip lid on. On the inside, looks just like a backpack should. It's a big hole, and it has a hydration pouch. So nothing too spectacular there. But what I want to show is how easy it is to take out the carbon fiber frame there. There you have it. That's your carbon fiber frame that gives you a perfect form on your back. I really like that. So now, all of a sudden, without the lid and without the carbon fiber frame, I've got a backpack under a kilo. Of course, it's more or less a frameless backpack, but that little sit pad in there. Yeah, it really seems like Gossamer Gear just sat down and said, all right, let's make the best pack we can using all the knowledge we have, all of the expertise we've gained over the years, and let's just make the perfect bag, regardless of what the price is. Let's just do it to say we can. Let's just make the perfect pack for us. And I think they did. It is a great, highly compressible bag, or configurable, I mean. And for Gossamer Gear, it's probably their single best all-around backpack. You can use it both as an ultralight pack by just trimming it down, and when you need to carry heavier loads, you've got that frame in there, you've got all the adjustability. Yeah. So, not a whole lot to say. The Gossamer Gear Silverback 55, just a really good backpack that you're not going to regret purchasing. So, yeah, cheers.